Okay, we are going to go lunchtime with Stephanie and Katarina. Lunchtime with Stephanie and Katarina. Stephanie and Katarina is part of our TC team. We are transaction coordinators. So, what is a transaction coordinator, Stephanie? What is that? What do you guys do every day?
A transaction coordinator is a person that processes all the paperwork and helps the agents escrow go smoothly.
Yeah, so basically you play a very important role, mainly behind the scenes, to make sure that the transaction go through smoothly. In real estate, it's a highly regulated industry, right? So as my partners are serving you, negotiating deals and stuff like that, then we have 4 people in our transaction coordinators team, and so each file is making sure. So what do you do mainly? Like, you making sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's dotted, all the disclosure is properly executed. We are in a highly regulated industry, so we want to make sure that we are 100% compliant. So we have 4 full-time members, certified transaction coordinators who's part of our team. Last year we did about 540 transactions with about 30 people in our team. Our sales team now, we actually increase our sales team, so we are expecting about 1,000 transactions this year in 2018. And okay, so we're gonna go. So we are here at the Red Chicken having lunch with our transaction coordinators team, Katarina and Stephanie. So what do we do exactly on the TC team? What is the TC team role? Like, what's your role in the transaction?
So we just want to make sure that we gathering all the disclosures that we needed, and we fully execute, of course, and then also we schedule like the termite report, the home inspection report, and then we want to make sure everything's based on the timelines. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So there's a lot of disclosure and stuff. What's the biggest challenge when you're doing, because you are communicating with the buyers, with the sellers, with the agent who represent the buyers, with the agent who represent the sellers, and sometimes the buyers or sellers, there's husband and wife and kids, and there's the agent, there's the brokers, there's a home inspection, termite inspection, the assistants, other TC on the other side. So each file, on average, how many people involved on a transaction?
So we have like, I think maybe 7.
Yeah, right. At least the escrow, the lenders, the buyer's agent, the listing agent, the buyers, the sellers themselves, the husband and wife. I think there's at least like 20-30 people involved in a transaction, right? The NHD, the home insurance and stuff. So how do you manage? How can you stay organized? Because on a month, on average, how many files typically each person in our team handle on average?
So for my agent, mostly they have 2 to 3 open escrow in a month.
So you, as the TC person in our team, on average, how many files that you are handling on an average month?
Average months, about 25.
So 25 files a month. So how do you keep organized? How do you manage the files? There's 25 transactions going on in a month for each person in our team, right? For the TC team I'm talking about. And each file has the buyer, sellers, escrow, title, buyer's agent. There's a lot of movement. Everything have a different deadlines and stuff. How do you keep yourself like focused and organized? And yeah.
For me, first, when we open up escrow, I always have the checklist. What should I do first? Like, we have VIP buyer agreement. I make sure that on the first day we already submit all the VIP buyer agreements to escrow and the lenders, and then I start to schedule, like when the acceptance, when we're gonna remove the contingency, when like inspection, loan, and also the appraisal, and when we're gonna close off escrow. So based on that date, and then I start to collect all the disclosures and then set up the schedule for like termite inspection or home inspection, and yeah.
Wow, there's a lot. So you gotta be really on top of.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, what's the biggest challenge doing this?
I would say the biggest challenge is sometimes when we're representing, for example, the seller, we're representing the seller and we have to contact the buyer's agent, and sometimes there's no contact, so we have to constantly keep in communication, emailing and
Meaning they don't
texting.
answer the phone.
Right. Sometimes they're not quick to respond, so you have to keep
Chasing people.
yes, you have to pretty much chase them, and I think that's kind of the most difficult thing.
So if we represent the owner of the house, the buyers is represented by an outside agent from a different company. So if they don't answer your phone, you call, email, text, voicemail, then what do? They don't answer the phone.
I just keep bothering. I just keep bothering until and then eventually they'll respond. And
So usually we ask our agent to help us too. If like, it's okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So if like we already do text, email, phone call, but they never respond, usually we ask our agent to help us too. If not, and then what we can do, we just use that all emails correspondence that we send it to them, and we upload to this.
So if you're a real estate agent, you understand, right? We need a required disclosure. State law requires us to get all the disclosure. So when our TC team here working hard every day, just like you, calling, not because we are bothering, because because this is to benefit you too. You want to make sure, if you're a real estate agent, you want to make sure that each transaction are in compliance, right? Because otherwise, then you too will be issue with the Department of Real Estate. So it benefits everybody. It benefits our clients. Our clients now able to buy and sell their homes and in full compliance, and the real estate agents too, dealing with it. Yeah. And it seems like lately it's been really busy. In fact, we have 4 people in our TC team. Half of them cannot be here processing files, but usually I notice they stay till our office open at 8 o'clock. Everybody in our office, we start at 8, but I notice sometimes you go home, 7, 8 o'clock and stuff like that. It's like how?
I went home. I left at 9:30.
Yeah. So there's a lot of transaction.
Yeah. So I need to try to patch everything. So everything's on time.
Yeah, today is April 2018. The market here is really, really hot. If you're thinking of selling your home, right now we have over 30,000 buyers that we have in our database who's looking to buy a home in the area. Right? So if you're thinking of selling your home, call 626-789-0159. Again, 626-789-0159. And the purpose of a team, the reason we have the team system is so each individual person has a specific role in the sale of the home. So that way, you as the owner of the house can net more money when you sell. That's the purpose of a team, because most people now, most real estate agents now, they try to pretend to build a team, but then the team is not a real team, meaning it's just the same one person, and then they're doing everything by themselves. So when we talk about team here, we are talking about, we have one person in our team, not one person, but it's like one department in the team who specialize on marketing, right? So to get the phone to ring, our marketing and advertising department, that's a whole full-time department that main focus is just to bring marketing and advertising. And then we have our inside sales team whose main job is to make sure the buyers and the sellers, people who call the leads, are qualified. These are qualified buyers, people who's thinking of buying and selling homes. And then we have my partners who's going to service the clients every day, focus on negotiating deals and then processing deals. Once the transaction is in escrow, then now you're gonna hear from either Stephanie or Katarina or Anna or Mary, one of the 4 full-time certified transaction coordinators in our team, and their main task is to make sure that we are in compliance. We are here to protect you. This is to your benefit, right? But usually we have no problem. The consumers understand that. Yeah, the consumers typically understand that. Yeah, we are here to make sure that when you buy the home, your dream home, that there is no, we want to make sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, that you are fully in compliance. So when you move into your new home, have a peace of mind that there will not be any issue. So that's it today. We are having lunch with our TC team here, so that way you get a little bit insights as to what our transaction coordinators team do every day. Every day, almost 7 days a week. 7 days a week, we are processing files, making sure that each single file is done properly. Our office hours from 8 in the morning until 5 p.m., but most of us stay until 7, 8 p.m. every day. When we say every day, like literally every day, Monday to Sunday. All right, so if you have any question about buying, selling a homes, or specifically about transaction coordinators and stuff like that, comment below while we are having lunch here. We're gonna try to answer all your questions.